Delta Force is a boring game. Let's talk about it. You see, I've been seeing people say Delta Force is boring. After a few games, you're gonna get tired of it. And I ask myself, is this game actually boring?
Are you bored?
It's a game I have been playing since October 2024. I know when I say 2024, someone would think like it's 7 years ago.
It has been 100 years.
I've been playing this game for a while. And so I shouldn't be asking myself, is this game boring or is this game interesting? Just from playing the game, even for like 2 days, you should be able to answer the question of if it's boring or not. You know, so when I see people say, hey, it's boring, I begin to ask, do they mean it? Or are they just some Warzone Mobile fanboys who want the game to fail and just try to like spread unnecessary hate? Or the people who say, hey, Delta Force is not boring, maybe they're also trying to glaze the game. Because I see a lot of people just make tweets about Delta Force, praising the game, like any little thing. Delta Force coughs, oh my god, Delta Force cough is so cute. Delta Force sneezes, oh my god, the sneeze is pretty. All these things just...
You disgust me.
It makes me wonder, like, what's the truth? What's the truth? And so I had to like go back to my playtime and ask myself, when I played this game for 2 hours, when I streamed this game, did I have fun? Was it boring? Imagine asking myself those questions. But yes, I did. Yes, I did. By the way, I stream here on YouTube. I also plan to stream on Twitch. My Twitch link is in the video description in case you want to leave me a follow. I will really appreciate that. But at the same time, you can just subscribe to the channel because I'm planning to make Delta Force content and stream it too. So anyway, let's get back to the video. So I asked myself when I was streaming this game, was it fun? And to be honest, it was actually fun. Was it? Because when I was playing, I'm being real now, you guys. Delta Force didn't sponsor this video. I hope they sponsor it though. When I was playing the Battlefield mode, you know, Delta Force has like 2 different game modes, Battlefield, Extraction, or they call it Warfare and Operations. But yeah, it's still the same thing. So when I was playing the Warfare or the Battlefield mode, after like 3 games, I got exhausted. Yeah, I don't know if it's because I lost those 3 games in a row, like 3 losses in a row. So crazy, bro. I lost 3 games in a row, but I was feeling exhausted. I wanted to get a win on stream, right? But I couldn't get a win on stream because I ended the stream out of exhaustion. And that's because each match was kind of long. See, Delta Force is not repetitive, right? Like, you get different maps every time you queue. The spawns are like different. Everything, like the matches just feel different. It's just similar to multiplayer in Call of Duty. They are different, right? But now, if you compare Delta Force Mobile, we're talking about mobile here, although I know Delta Force is like similar to PC, mobile, console, they are all similar, the gameplay, everything is similar, but let's just focus on mobile. So Delta Force Mobile, if you compare it to a game like Call of Duty Mobile, for example, Call of Duty's multiplayer doesn't really last as long as Delta Force does. Delta Force, you could play a game that lasts like 25 minutes, 28 minutes, 30 minutes, 32 minutes. You know, it can actually go that long. So you are actually having like 30 minutes of game time at that particular moment. Your adrenaline is so high, everything is so high, and when that game is over, it feels like you've been playing for ages. That's just the truth. But in Call of Duty Mobile, when you go in, your match is done, you go in again, your match is done, you go in again, your match is done. So to you, you feel like, hey, this is not boring. But in Delta Force, you be like, oh my god, I need to go back in, you go back in, you go back in, and then you be like, how many games have I played? 3 games, but you actually see that you've actually played for hours. If you decide to grind the Battlefield mode in Delta Force, I can actually tell you that it gets a little bit boring. You get tired, you get exhausted after a while. So if you then decide to play Operations, the Operations mode is one that was kind of like a different experience for me, and I'm pretty sure my experience is going to be something all of you also experience, because I am not an Extraction player. I do not like Extraction one bit, and so Delta Force was like the first game that I gave the Extraction mode a chance. I played Arena Breakout, I did not give it a chance, but Delta Force, I gave it a chance. I gave it a lot of chances actually, because after the first game I got tired, I got bored, I'm like, what the hell is this? Then I decided to go again, and guess what guys, I love the extraction mode now. So initially when you're playing the operations mode, the extraction mode, whatever you want to call it, it is so boring. It is very, very boring in the beginning, but then if you are actually someone who loves the extraction in general, you're going to love it at the beginning. But someone like me who hates it, who just wants to give it a chance, it's boring initially, but then when you get to like level 12, when you can now play the normal mode, not the easy mode, because in the easy mode you'll be meeting a lot of bots, it's not really as sweaty. So when you get into the normal mode where there's actually a high stake, you can lose your gear, there are a lot of stuffs to actually get, it kind of gets interesting. In summary, if someone asks you, hey, Delta Force is a very, very boring game, just direct them to this video and tell them, hey, if you cannot watch the video throughout the entire length, just go to the ending and this is the ending. No, Delta Force is not boring, it's just all about your mindset. If you decide to grind the battlefield mode for hours, you will definitely get exhausted. If you love extraction, you can play extraction for hours. You can play extraction for 10 hours. Like, I mean it, like the extraction mode in Delta Force is goated. I think it's the best extraction game on mobile, hands down. You know, so yeah, that's just what I gotta say. Battlefield, you grind it for long, you get exhausted. Operations, extraction, it's so cool. And yeah, just subscribe for more Delta Force mobile content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace and love.